Yeah, yeah.
All right, what's going on, everybody? This is the Breaking Structure Podcast with myself, Broken Traditions, and Unstructured Conversation. This is episode 12 for All Star Weekend. How you feel about
Yeah,
All
that
Star
was
Weekend so
flawless,
far?
man. That was flawless.
Yo, I was out in the mountains. You know what it was? I was in the mountains today, and I felt good, yo. I felt good. I think my level's too
That
high.
fresh air did you good. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it. You said unstructured conversations properly. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Your vocal exercises are paying off.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So last week we did a live stream for our podcast episode on my page on Breaking Structured Conversations. Oh, damn, I messed up already. See,
It's all
on
good. Broken structures, broken traditions.
Broken Traditions YouTube page. So we did a live stream on that page. Then I was like, all right, let's do another live stream this week because it's All Star Weekend. So I was like, let's have fun with it because it's All Star Weekend, and I definitely want to get your opinion about All Star Saturday and probably All Star Friday. Did you check out All Star Friday too?
Um, I watched some of the rookie game,
Mm-hmm.
and I taped it all. I taped it
Okay.
all, but I didn't. I was like, after I watched it Saturday night, I watched Saturday Night Live, even though I taped it.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's not live.
no, I watched it live.
Yeah.
I watched it live. It was recording while I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't want to go back and watch the rookie. I watched like the first half of the rookie game.
Really?
Yeah.
It was good.
Oh,
The
and
rookie
the celebrity game too. I watched the celebrity game.
Yeah, celebrity. I'm good on celebrity game.
I didn't see who won.
Yeah.
I was in and out on it.
Yeah, celebrity game. I don't like. It's not the same. I don't know. It was fun at one point, but it's like anybody could be a celebrity now. So it's like, all right, who these people?
Yeah, I
Who
don't
these
know who
people
most
are.
of these people are.
Yeah, I see Mel in the Mel's in here. So what up? What's good, Mel? It's how you get a chance to watch it. But yeah, so it was cool. I didn't like the celebrity game. I like the rookie game. What they did. So it got 4 teams. I don't know if you peeped it or not.
Nah, I know it was like you go to the finals. I think it was I think no, Neek lost, right?
I'm
I
trying to
think Bill
figure.
Walton team won.
Yeah. On
I think
no. Yeah.
on the first
On the
game.
celebrity game. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And I forgot who coached the rookie game. Oh, Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah
It was Isaiah.
Thomas, one of the Barrys. It was four legends that coached the rookie game because it was 4 teams.
Right.
So the 4 teams they played like a tournament, and between the
Okay.
tournament they also had like a skills challenge type of thing for the rookies as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of ill. I liked it. I like how they did that format. So like first to 50 wins, then after that,
Yeah, I knew that.
yeah, once you get the first to 50 wins, then the last game was the first to 25 because, it was supposed to be for the 75th anniversary. So 50 plus 25 equals 75.
Five.
Yeah, so that was kind of ill how they did that. Did you watch the Saturday night stuff?
Yeah.
All right. I ain't gonna lie. The NBA got to figure something out with this construction of
All of it.
the slam dunk contest. The slam dunk
Oh,
contest can't be last.
Oh, it got to be. It can't. You know what it is? The slam dunk contest. It's like people were doing crazy ill dunks.
Yeah.
They would have did those when Jordan and Dominique was rocking.
Yeah.
Those would have been like we'd have been talking about them still today.
Mm-hmm.
But now that everybody can do it,
Yeah.
you got to come out with a selfie chain and a birthday cake and it's too much. Like everybody first dunk was too extra.
Yeah, because you got to come out the gate with that. And I was watching with Jamari, and he was like, "Oh, he want Jalen Green to do good, right?" And he was like, "Yo, Jalen Green gonna kill." I'm like, I said, Jalen Green gonna do what these dudes do. They young, they want to come on some wild, crazy dunk that nobody ever did, and they ain't gonna be able to make it. And that's what happened.
Exactly. Exactly. And the worst part is that's the expectation now. Like
Yeah,
people, I mean, there's people in the crowd not being impressed. Did you see? You see what Obi-Wan Kenobi did?
When he off the backboard, what you call it?
That one
Yeah,
and it threw the legs reverse.
yeah.
Like they like okay. Like no, it's not like you got Isaiah. You got Isaiah as a judge.
Isaiah never
He
don't.
had like one dunk in his whole career. You got them telling Kenny Smith you could do that dunk right now with your knees.
And that's crazy to even say that. That's so
Like
blasphemous.
y'all don't got no respect for the athleticism.
Nah, none.
And y'all got these dudes doing this crazy nonsense.
Yeah.
And then like with the backboard dunk, it's like, yo, I don't respect no dunk. I gotta look at the replay to see it.
That means you watching too slow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like that dunk was so hard. Like, you kidding me? You kidding me right now? Because
Yeah.
I gotta look at the replay to see it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it was so much happening. You
Yeah.
bringing out jerseys and disrespecting the name of your elders.
Now, what was the funny joint my man did? The Timberland dunk with the Timbs on.
Is that Greg Anthony's son?
Yeah, it's his son. Yeah, that's why
Okay, I
his
respect
last
the
name is
jersey
Anthony.
part.
He wear 50, and that's his son. Yeah,
All right, I respect the jersey.
yeah,
But like the whole New York, like he was trying to make it look like a New York thing, or they were trying to sell it as a New York thing.
yeah.
And I'm just like, that's why he got a 40. You're gonna be a street hood, stereotypical. You get a 40. You know what he looked like? He looked like remember I seen you the picture of Ghetto Spades? Or
Yeah.
Gangsta Spades?
Yeah.
He looked like the dude on the cover of Gangsta Spades. Yo, if y'all at home, Google Gangsta Spades. I'm telling you, it looks just like the cover art of that game. The dreads and everything.
Yo, it was that dunk contest, man. NBA got to figure something out. Did you? All right, I'm pretty sure you didn't watch this because you don't be on social media like that. Did you watch the verses of Allen Iverson?
I heard it was bad.
And you really?
I heard it. Like, the only comments I seen on it said it was bad, or somebody was off key, and this, that, and the third. Somebody talking about trying to sing along with Anthony Hamilton. And
No, not that verses. There was a verses between Allen Iverson and Tracy McGrady.
What?
Showing highlights, yes.
Oh, like dunks and stuff?
Whatever highlights they had, like dunks, crossovers.
That's fire.
It was
fire.
dope.
That's
it was
fire.
dope. So it was.
I gotta see that.
It was, Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson on stage, sitting down, and they had like a list of highlights and stuff. Then they had, they talking about what happened. So like, when AI caught that dunk on Marcus Camby. Remember that, right? When he caught off the tip back and he hit on the rim and he had like his nuts on Marcus Camby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they talked about that dunk. And remember, Tracy McGrady was Marcus Camby's teammate at that time. And he had like insight. Huh?
He was on the Raptors.
Yeah, so Tracy McGrady had insight with like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Marcus Camby was tight behind that. Like, he didn't want to let that go for days. Like, how nobody boxed him out? Why this happened to me? This had a third. So, so you had different insight from different people. Then you had like also, they showed the AI because Shaq was there. Shaq was one of the people on stage. It was Shaq, Fat Joe, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady.
Yo.
DJ Envy was a DJ, and that girl Taylor Rook that used to be on, I forgot, but she on Bleacher Report now. So she was the host, and she was so extra.
Hold up though. Yeah. This is a sidebar. I'm trying to understand Shaq. Like, you talking about a man that basically he has trouble speaking.
Yeah.
How is it that he's making so much money as a public speaker?
I don't know. It's working out for him.
How did that happen? Like, how did that happen?
I think he working on it, and it don't seem that bad.
Just,
Shaq, he might have trouble speaking, but you can understand what he's saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hit the Taylor Rook. She was on ESPN or something, right?
She was on something.
I know she sounds real familiar. Her name sounds familiar.
Yeah. She's very pretty. I think she knows, seemed like she knows sports, you know what I mean? But she was extra that night. I was like, Jamar was like, yo, I can't do it, yo.
She was lit or she was just extra hell.
Just loud, and she had like stupid facts that nobody cared about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, Mel said Shannon Sharp making money, he's even worse. I guess as far as understanding what he's saying.
Is he?
I,
Is
I
he?
I think after a while you understand what some people saying because they be on for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
yeah. But so yeah, it was dope. They talked about the crossover. You know, AI hit the crossover with Tyronn Lue.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, when
Yeah.
he kicked
So
the
and
dirt on him.
yeah, and Shaq was there. That he was like, you
Oh, he was
know,
on that team.
he's on the team. So Shaq was on the court when it happened. So
Yeah.
Shaq gave his, being on the sideline on that. So AI was like, yeah, Tyronn Lue, I did that because he was guarding me so hard, and I didn't understand why until we became friends. After they cool now. Tyronn
Yeah.
Lue and AI was real cool. They've got a commercial together, so they real cool. And AI was like, "Yo, why was you going so hard?" He was like, "Because I'm on the team with Shaq and Kobe, and I'm guarding you. I had to prove myself who I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he had to prove himself. Like, all right, this is what it is. I got to go hard, and he had to go hard, and that's what happened. But Shaq was like, when AI told that story, Shaq gave that look like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Like, nah, that's not the real story. So we like, what's the real story? He's like, we told him to go hard, but nobody told him to do all that. Like, just play your game. So they had like little insights in it. It's dope how they did that versus. That versus was, I didn't see the
Yeah.
Anthony Hamilton and,
Oh, that's the one I've seen stuff
yeah, that's what
about.
you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't see that versus. I mean, I like Anthony Hamilton. I like
Music
Music
Soul
Soul
Child.
Child, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm good. I'm good
Yeah.
on that.
I think I saw the Brandy Monica.
Yeah.
Maybe with the Gladys Knight one. I was like, I'm not really feeling these R&B joints.
Yeah, the best one to me still is the Bounty Killer and Elephant Man. Bounty Killer and Beanie Man. That
I
joke
didn't
was
see that
fire.
either. I didn't even
Yo,
know that. I didn't know that existed.
it wasn't. It was like the production wasn't the best. They had it on. It was on Instagram only, so it was like an IG type of thing. It was
But I
so
bet the
live that
I
cops
bet
came to
the
try to
crowd
shut it
was
down.
lit. I bet the crowd was lit.
It wasn't no real crowd. It
It
wasn't
wasn't.
like
It was just
how it is
them.
now. It was just them performing, going back and forth. It was
Wow.
ill. Yeah, that's the illest one.
That's what's
Like
up.
that's the illest one, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
Anthony
check that
Hamilton
out.
else. Got a good voice. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's something else. I don't know if you in the comments, Mike, or nah.
I can't. I have to go get my phone. I can't see it from here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Actually, I don't even have to. I could just watch it on here because I don't have to. I don't have to see you to do this, really.
Nah, nah, nah. You just put the you don't. Yeah.
But I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
All right.
I'm not looking at you right now, but I hear you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's enough. I want to tell you what I watched the first episode of today. The
Okay.
everything gonna be all white.
Oh, you did watch it?
I watched. Did you watch it or no?
Nah, I didn't watch it. I figured I'll get around to it eventually,
Okay.
but
Yeah. So everything gonna be all white is the trailer did not do it justice. The trailer to me made it seem racist towards white people. You know what I mean? That's how I felt when I saw the trailer. Like, oh God, this is
well,
cringy, right? But if
yeah.
you watch it, it's not like that at all. So if
Okay,
you
so
watch,
it's
you'd be like, oh, okay, they just speaking about different. And some of it is bad. Some of it's like, nah, that's not really the case. But some of it is really informative too. So
yeah.
I would suggest people to watch it. But to me, the problem is this: like, you have black people, you know what I'm saying, want to have this conversation, but your approach is so clumsy that the white person that don't feel your way is not going to sit down and talk to you about this.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for the longest.
Yeah. So that's the only issue. But it's very informative. It's good insight. But the white person who feel the opposite of you is not going to have this conversation with you.
No,
Clearly.
they're not. They're not.
If you come with that approach. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's definitely part of it. But it's like, what are your expectations when you're having that conversation? I mean, the only thing you could really expect out of a conversation of that nature is hopefully get some understanding between the both of you. Like,
Yeah.
all right, I see why you hate us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you could actually hope for. But,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could hope that you can make them see things your way as well.
Yeah.
But that's the realistic of it. Like, you could just hope that, okay, I finally understand
Mm-hmm.
why you feel that way. Because some of them don't even know why why you feel hurt by the stuff they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Or
saying?
it's
So
like, or I have the conversation like, oh, we need to, or white people need to be responsible or feel like responsible for slavery. I'm like, how could you have that conversation? It wasn't it. It wasn't something that this person A that's born in 1991 have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that
yeah,
responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't something that you had a part of. You may
yeah,
benefit from it. I understand that, but you don't have to take the responsibility and hold that burden on your shoulders. That's something that you just didn't do. Like, it could be
nah.
stuff that's done in Africa that possibly our ancestors did to somebody else. I can't hold that. Or even closer than that. You can have
See,
somebody
that's
that's in your family that killed somebody that you got to hold that responsibility. That's not on you. You didn't do that.
exactly. And with the
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like, especially with slavery, because I mean, I understand there's still hurt behind it. It should be because we're still suffering from it in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when you look at it, it's like, yo, you got to understand, slavery didn't start with white America.
Yeah.
Slavery didn't start here. Those
Yeah.
people you mad at weren't
Nor it did it
alive.
in here. It's still going on in some places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just like I don't even know how that like I don't know how to equate that as something that applies to today.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened happened. It
Mm-hmm.
it still affects us today. But
Yeah.
how do you get retribution for something that happened way back then? How do you expect reparations? How does that work? Everybody's black.
Yeah.
Everybody's black. There's so many like it's what my man on Showtime, not Showtime, on Shameless used to call him Kevin. We're gonna have future babies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's future babies. Everybody's black, everybody's white, everybody's something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even like I don't and it's so there's more black people in America today. And I'm just quote unquote purebred black, and I don't even think that's a thing. There's more black people in America today than there were probably citizens in America or people, including slaves in America, when slavery ended.
Yeah.
How are you going to pay each and every one of us? How can you expect them to pay each and every one of us?
Or how could you identify if that person suffered from that slavery? So like maybe you can have somebody come in from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, you came from the Dominican Republic. How could you say, hey, this person is a descendant of slavery in America? You can't prove it. I see Bell said the Jewish people got it, and in the South, you can't find a number where there are records.
The Jewish people, which Jewish people got it? Jewish people today or the Jewish people that suffered in the Holocaust? Because
But
when we were coming up, there were still people walking around with numbers on their arm.
yeah,
So,
but that's
and
not
I
that's not that wasn't America's responsibility. So why did
no,
America
it
pay
definitely
reparations?
wasn't.
Yeah, so
Definitely
that's
wasn't.
yeah, that wasn't that yeah that wasn't America's responsibility to pay that.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that we ain't get them done wrong. I'm saying realistically, it ain't nothing we can do to get that money back. And the promise, I don't know. I'm saying this is the promise I know. The promise that I know, then you know that that's the folklore across the land. I never bother to look it up because it sounds unfeasible and
hmm
quite honestly ridiculous. 40 acres and a mule.
yeah,
Damn the mule. You know what 40 acres is worth today?
yeah.
It's like 40 acres. 40
How
acres.
how big is Roosevelt Field? Is that 40 acres?
I don't know. I
Yeah, 40
doubt
acres is
it.
worth a lot. Yeah,
It might be. I mean, 40 acres is huge.
yeah.
That's probably like a city block.
Another thing too that that on that documentary we talked about was the Confederacy, right? Because you know I'm down here in Georgia, so you see the Robert E. Lee roads and all that stuff.
Yeah.
To how that stuff need to be taken down, and I'm like, I agree with that because how
They
come?
lost.
Yeah, how come we're celebrating a losing? How come we celebrating the enemy? You went against the Union. The Union won. This is now one Union, United States of America. How come we
Hmm.
celebrating the enemy? You know what I'm saying? And I just came from Stone Mountain, right? Out here. So Stone Mountain is
That's what, oh God.
That's
They
the
don't get no
biggest.
more racist than Stone Mountain.
That's the biggest Confederate mountain, I guess, or
Monument.
monument. Yeah, in probably in the country, I think. Right. So we just Stone Mountain, walked up the mountain, and it's kind of dope. We met this guy who does. I guess he does a mountain. He say he does it twice a day or 3 times a day every day. Older dude,
What
65 years old. He does the mountain
of
going up and down.
exercise?
Yeah. So I thought I was at the top of the mountain. He said, "No, y'all not at the top. Come on, let's go to the top." So I'm now talking to him, me and him walking up the mountain. He says, "Yo, I'm gonna show you something, man. I want to show you something as a black man. I want you to see this, right?" I said, "I bet, right?"
Hmm.
So he had like these other people. It was like maybe 3 other women that was doing it their first time, and Lex was with me. So it was me, Lex, 3 women, and this dude, right? So he was
Yeah.
like, "All right, you see this little this point right here? That's a GPS marker." So we went to all 3 of the GPS markers because GPS markers work at triangles, right? So he
Yeah.
says we gotta go through hit all 3 of the GPS markers. That he says when we get here, this is what I always say to myself: the people who fought on this mountain did not want no black man here, and I am a black man standing up here. This is what I tell myself every day. I was like, oh, that's a nice little gem that you just dropped on us. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of dope that he did that. So I was like, I like that. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm going up Stone Mountain. They have all different variations of Confederate flags still flying. I'm like, and I said, I was like, I understand, she's from the South and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, this is stupid how they really still rep this flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid how you still rep this flag. Like, y'all lost. And why y'all still repping this flag? And why this country is still repping it? She was like, that's just the way it is. And they always have that impulsive. I'm like, you don't go to Germany and see Nazi flags being repped because nobody's repping with Nazis. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we repping?
Nobody in public.
Yeah, wait, in public. But I'm saying you're not seeing the government,
Yeah. They condoning it.
Germany's government rocking with Nazis, knowing that
Nah,
they got defeated, and that's the land they got defeated on. It's like to me it's stupid, and I see people with the flag. I just see pure ignorance. Like I'm not even offending them. I'm like, fam, you're rocking the flag of losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't gonna take it this
It's
far
like
like
me
a
wearing a Knicks jersey.
Knicks jersey, yeah. But at least.
But no, I know what you're saying. I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so it's like you rocking the flag of a loser. You know what I mean? Like you got a loser tattoo on you. Like, fam, you a loser. Like, you lost. I don't care.
It's so much with that. But yeah, I remember when we went to Stone Mountain, and so we just walking around the park, at the bottom,
Yeah.
and you just walking that trail. It's all type of Confederate facts, and this
Yeah.
guy did this, and this guy did that, and I'm looking at the mountain. I'm realizing these are Confederate generals carved on the side like Mount Rushmore,
Yeah.
but iller because they in
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
You know, they riding like the 4 horsemen up there,
Yeah.
and they were talking like, "Yo, you want to go to the top of the mountain?" I'm like, "Not really." And it wasn't about, what I'm saying, about what it stands for. It was like, I'm not going all the way up there to ride on a trolley because I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, man,
But
but
yeah,
it was
as soon as you walk in the park, you're like, "Oh, that's what this is." It's like
yeah.
it didn't dawn on me until it's like, I'm looking at stuff and I'm not paying attention. And it's like at the third little plaque and stuff, I'm reading it. I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
that's where we at?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Like
okay.
it is American history. I don't think it should be erased, but I don't think it should be celebrated either. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be like the Confederate flag should literally be banned, yo. Like because you lost, like you lost. I don't know. Waving the flag of the loser, it should be banned. Like that should be banned, in my opinion.
It's better things they can do with it.
Yeah,
Didn't know. But I mean, people that's rocking that flag don't really care. And it's America and freedom of speech and all that good
yeah.
stuff. So what you
Nah, the
gonna
other
go?
funny thing I see, like I see people rocking Confederate flags and American flags. Like, fair, what side are you on? Like it's like a blood of the crip. You repping both sets. You lost. I don't know. It just looks stupid, yo. Like,
Nah, it is, and it's the crazy thing about it because most of those people, like when they rush the Capitol
yeah,
carrying that flag,
yeah,
because they're patriots. You patriots are the rebel army.
yeah,
Like, actually, that does make sense for them because they wanted to overthrow the government for hundreds of years.
yeah.
It's crazy. It's just
Yep.
man.
Man, I just think it's weird every time I see it, yo. It's not even to the point of the offense. I just
Yeah.
laugh. Like,
You
why you?
don't laugh. I mean, what else can you do?
They said they give you a tour in the South. They show you a plantation and like you supposed to
Like,
be happy
yeah,
about.
right? That's a destination wedding.
Yeah, it is. Yo, did I tell you about the soul food spot out here down in I think Fairburn, like south of me?
Nah.
All right, so my boy take me to the spot, right? And I ain't even gonna put his name out there. He take me to the spot because we working and stuff. And he was like, "Yo, it's my word, yo. This is a spot you need to go to, right?" I'm like, I don't even eat soul food like that, but I'll come with you.
Yeah, it's too much
Listen to this.
other
We had a
products.
soul food spot down, South Georgia, south side of Georgia, and it's a slave house. It's like I'm like, how does it even correlate? Not a slave. No, excuse me, not a slave. It's I guess like the master's house. Like it was that house, but made to a soul food restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's another white people working there. And I'm like, I'm not eating. First of all, if I did eat soul food, I'm not eating soul food for white people. No offense to anybody's white. I'm not eating soul food for white people. I'm not eating soul food in the slave master's house. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah, that's weird.
it is a historical building that made to a soul food restaurant, and no black people working there. I was like, nah, I'm good on this. This is stupid. I'm not doing this. I am totally
Yeah,
good.
that's bad.
Yeah.
That's worse
And he
than
was like, after he's
jail
sitting there eating,
restaurants.
and he's sitting there eating, he's like, "Yo, I didn't even look at it like this before I came in with you." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just stupid, bro. Like you really eating it in the slave master's house."
I didn't even.
Then we was walking out of there. It was some little kid. He was like, "Oh, what's upstairs?" The father said, "Oh, you don't want to go up there, man. There's some stories about this place." I'm like, "You eating at a place where you don't want to go serve?" Nah, man, I'm good. I just looked. I was like, I can't believe y'all really got this going. Like y'all really here eating this food. It was never black people eat. I'm like, this is so stupid.
Everybody loves a gimmick. Everybody loves a gimmick.
That's a crazy gimmick to love. Like,
You're it don't it. Come on, man. People will ride with something stupid just because it's different.
yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it's just like you see a lot of people are weird.
Yeah,
It's not just. I mean, not just like weird to me. People are just weird in general. Everybody has these little
yeah.
quirks and whatnot. They're just trying to be different.
Mm-hmm. All right, I want to segue because what Mel said about the plantation in the South, you said somebody trying to be different. I want to talk about Brian Flores' new position that I sent you a text message about.
Oh my God, I called it.
Yo, man, this is hilarious. All right,
What was my last podcast? My last live. I said I probably won't do for a while. It was
yeah,
called "Damage Control Out of Control,"
yeah.
and that's what this is.
And all right, I gotta correct myself. I put a post up right about Brian Flores becoming the first. First of all, I worded it a certain way because I want to see if you caught it or not. So I said Brian Flores is the
No,
first.
I didn't see the post. I saw you. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
that you text me.
yeah. I texted you the thing,
Yeah,
but
you text me that
I said
you
this
said
in the
he got a
post.
job with the Steelers.
Yeah, I said he got a
Right?
job, but I saw you with the Steelers, right? He got a job with
Yeah,
the Steelers. Okay,
yeah.
that's what I said
I
in
thought
the
that's what he
post, and
told.
I wanted to word this post a certain way to see if people caught on to what I was saying. I said Brian Flores is hired to become the first black assistant coach to coach under the Steelers
Mike
coach
Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, if people know football, like, damn, how long Mike Tomlin been in the league and never had a black assistant head coach? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
now this dude is making a riff. And he's the first one out of like 15 years that Mike Tomlin been a coach.
yeah.
I was like, all right, I want to see people caught on to that. People like, yo, see the Steelers, man, they all about progression. I'm like, fam, your man never had an assistant that was black.
LeBron,
But
I'm
then I
quite
had,
sure you. No,
huh?
I'm just going to say this real quick. I'm quite sure, even though you the one that you said it in our circle,
Yeah.
I know you're not the first person to notice that Mike Tomlin never had nobody black underneath him.
Nah, I got it from Steve because Stephen A. Smith always talked about it. I'm like, really? Then I started looking into him like, yo, he's right. He's right. He never had nobody black under him.
And they had to look at themselves and be like, okay, we see where the wave is going. Yo, you
Yeah.
got to hire somebody.
Yeah, but now I got to take this back. I said Mike Tomlin never had a black defensive coordinator or a black offensive coordinator. He didn't hire. Listen to how the mighty has fallen. He didn't hire Brian Flores as a defensive coordinator. He hired him as a linesman coach. So your man
Yeah.
went from
Head
winning
coach.
a winning head coach in Miami with a horrible team to go all the way down as a defensive lineman coach, and he had other opportunities to coach elsewhere.
Well, the thing with that, Mike Tomlin couldn't hire him as anything but that because he's not going to fire his guys
No,
to
he's
hire
not. He's
him.
not. He's not. So I do take ownership in my post being wrong. I think he do have lineman coaches or coaches like that are black. He just never had a
Yeah.
black defensive coordinator or a black offensive coordinator. So I was wrong in that aspect, but still,
Yeah.
you Brian Flores, probably one of the hottest coaches out. To me, in my opinion, if everybody else see that you took the Dolphins that far, you would have got another job. If not this go around, definitely next go around, you would have got another job.
Yeah. But
But I think he was upset about the process. I think he got really emotional that he's part of this process, and he was like, I got to make a change.
it wasn't just that. It's the way they really tried to shit on him after he left. Just because people were talking about how, they fired the black coach. It was
That's
people in it.
business.
I know
That's
that's
like
business.
that's
I
like
understand that's
you
business,
break
but
up
I'm
with a
saying,
girl,
like,
you want to tell everybody how whack the girl is. Like, yo, this girl is this girl is that. That's the same thing. And
I know it's the same thing, but when it comes to race, you got people that's going to ride on it just because he's black.
right,
You know what I'm saying? You know how it's going to go. You know how people ride with people just because they black. It don't matter
yeah,
what they did or why it happened.
like Antonio Brown.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? Once that story came out, somebody in the NFL was like, "Oh, damn, that dude look bad. That look bad. He's a winner, and there's no black coaches, and they talking about it. Damage control out of control. Okay, we got
Yeah,
to make it like he's everything and then some. And if he feel like he
yeah,
wasn't that, he got to defend himself.
yeah.
And then, well, he don't have to, but he felt like he had to,
hmm
and he took it to the extreme. Man,
I got another damage control out of control example too that I noticed that I talked about on my live stream. All right, the NFL want to do this what is it called? Diversity, inclusion, equity, right?
that don't make no
Now, first of all,
sense.
listen to the acronym. D.I.E. You talk about dying, right? So we got diversity. Is it diversity, inclusiveness, and equity, whatever, right? Equality, whatever, right? So we got that. So now they want to be part of this type of thing, and it's like, we need to start doing the Black National Anthem at games. So on the Super Bowl, did you see where they performed the Black National Anthem at?
Nah, I heard it was the
In
parking lot.
in the parking lot. Like, fam, you got in the parking lot. Like, come on, fam. Like, I'd rather you not do the Black National Anthem at all than have somebody in the parking lot performing the Black National Anthem before the game. Then after that Black National Anthem is done, it's not like, all right, we got like 20 minutes. No, they went straight to Janine Aiko to sing the I forgot what she sung, but like you went
American
straight into
Beautiful.
that. Yeah, American the Beautiful. So it was like that was part of the show. But you can't
Yeah.
you can't find space on 100-yard field to have somebody black to sing the Black National Anthem.
But it's like I just don't even know. Like, what are you doing? Like, first of all,
It's damage control out of control, like you said.
yeah, it's damage control out of control. The word they always use, right?
Right.
Diversity.
Yeah.
Why you just don't say black? It's always
Because
diversity. Like,
no, because it's not just black now. You have to
oh,
include everybody. You have to
POC.
include the POC. You can't include colored people, but you have to include people of color. That's the first thing, right? And the
You know
second
what I mean?
thing,
Like, okay,
you
this
have
is
to
what I'm
include
saying.
like, all
Like,
right,
check it.
that gay people fall in that umbrella now. The LGBTQ community fall in that umbrella. Everybody falls under that umbrella of diversity now. So you can't just say that one thing. You know what I mean?
But you know what's so funny about it to me? It's so funny about it to me. It's like I said, like I always say, like, yo, like um inclusion don't mean acceptance. Like they just say, all
Yeah.
right, we're gonna bring in some people of color or whatever you want to call it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, so we hired this token, that token, this token, that token. We threw this person on the coin, that person on the coin. Then
Yeah.
now BET got to air white shows. It's not
H-
diverse.
yeah, HBCU gotta include white people or include not black
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
Wayne brothers got to have white might.
Yeah.
Like it's like call it what it is, man. Stop calling it diversity hire. Just say, yo, stop being racist. You won't hire dudes because
It
you
said
know what I'm
any
saying. You
ceiling
want
black people break, everyone else follows without doing the work.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a Snapple fact.
It's easier. I mean, I don't want to say it's easier for them, but it's easier to be something and not have it written all over your face. Like
Yeah.
literally, all over your
Yeah.
body is written. You're a dark skinned person.
Yeah.
You it's easier to be included when you look like the people that you want to include you.
Yeah. And what to say is that now like what says was black was not. Like look at the damn coach for the Dolphins. They say he ain't black. He had a black father.
No,
He ain't
he
black
had a half
enough.
black father.
He
He
got
had
a
a
half
black
black.
half black father.
Oh, so he a quarter black. So he's
That's
not
right.
black enough. I'm like,
By the math, but you don't know. Like I said, once slavery hit, man,
yeah,
who
everything is a
knows
melting
what
pot.
who knows what who is.
Yeah, everything is a big melting pot.
I promise you. Whenever I fill out a form and they ask me for a race, I write human. I write human. I just write human.
Yeah,
I don't know where the hell I came from. I came from
nah,
Earth.
keep from Earth, and you're allergic to Earth, which is funny because you got allergies.
Yeah, that's true. I write that down sometimes. So
Yeah, his
yeah, his
father's
father's
half
half
black.
black.
Half
His
black, yeah.
grandmother's black.
Yeah. He said he wasn't. He just said he's biracial,
He said
like
he said I'm multiracial.
multiracial, yeah, like Sean Paul. That's just too much, yo.
Sean Paul
Uh, I,
multicultural. He's
almost,
international.
yeah, almost multicultural. All right, there was another story, man, that I was going to do a video on, but I was just doing too much running around and chilling this weekend. But I want to get your opinion on it. How you feel about
Okay.
this? I don't know if you've seen it or not. Is there like a controversy now with Michelle Tafoya of NBC?
No, I didn't see that. What she do?
All right,
I
so
know she's
basically,
a sideline reporter, right?
yeah. Well, this what it was. Michelle Tafoya went on The View, right, maybe a couple of months ago, and this is how you start seeing the where Michelle Tafoya was going to go at. So for those who don't know, Michelle Tafoya was a sideline reporter for NBC Sports, and she went on The View and had a conversation in The View. And since she's a sideline reporter for NFL, they brought up Colin Kaepernick, and she said some things. Yeah, see, Derek, no. So she said some things about Colin Kaepernick, which makes sense. She's like, oh, Colin Kaepernick, if he wanted to be in the NFL, he could have been in the NFL. Like, he could have been in the NFL. Colin Kaepernick also said that Colin Kaepernick, she said that, yeah, Colin Kaepernick could have been a backup quarterback. He could have been a number of things. You know what I mean? He could have been that. But I think she said Colin Kaepernick see more opportunity not being that, being like more of an activist type of thing. He see more opportunities, and Colin Kaepernick did get for himself as an activist. Like he got endorsement deals with Nike, he got Ben and Jerry's, like stuff like that. He's making money as doing that, and he's not tearing up his body. So he's doing okay as doing that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, right? He got a second career. But she said that, and he was like, no, that's messed up. He got kicked out the league, yada, 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 whatever. Then they started talking about critical race theory, which I don't know too much about. I'm not going to lie. I don't know too much about critical race theory because, one, Jamari about to graduate in a few weeks, so I don't care what they teaching in school right now. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it doesn't matter if they teaching that stuff or not. It never did
They don't
because
want. They don't. It's about teaching anything that relates to systemic racism. They're trying to keep them from teaching about slavery and segregation.
Yeah, but see, my thing is this. Like, I never learned about stuff like that in school. I learned that on my own, and I teach my child that. So I'm not waiting for the school to teach my son that. I teach it myself. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you. It's
Yeah,
just
so
a thing
that's
where
why
they.
I never cared about that. And plus, too, I never learned about systemic racism about Mexicans. I never learned about systemic racism about any other race. I'm like, all right, I see what I'm going through. I teach my son that so he can move accordingly. So I don't care if they teach that at school or not, because
No, 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 no,
I'm
no,
a
no. I'm
hands-on
just telling
parent.
you what the beef is. The beef is people like why they trying to keep it out of the schools? Why they trying to hide it from us?
Yeah,
And because, well, look who's hiding it. What do you think? Why? You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? What are you talking about?
But she came
I
up and
understand
says,
why you mad, but you should understand why they don't want you to know.
yeah. But then she says something. Good looking, Derek. I appreciate that. But she says something like, "All right, my kids is and my kids are losing friends because of it." She said they now, my friend, like my son had a black friend, and once this started happening, him and that black friend start going separate ways. So he's losing friends. Now my son has a Korean friend. Now my his Korean friend start going separate ways. So like he's
Because
losing.
your son is a racist.
How's it racist? He just
No,
how's
he
his son
said
a racist?
He's losing friends because his friends is looking at him
No,
like,
he's
yo, you
losing
sound
friends
funny.
because it's like they separating these kids. That's what she explained. They separating these kids into groups of race. So now they keep separating these. Like say me and you are friends. I'm black, you white. Now they put me in a group of black kids. They put you in a group of white kids. Now no longer we gonna be clicking no more. That's what she's saying. That's going on with her kid. They
She's saying
separate.
they teach it in school. They pull the black kids out and just only teach black history.
No, they put them in different groups of different, like they call it affinity groups. So like, all right, black
Oh
kids
yeah,
be
that's
over.
some bullshit right there.
Yeah, so that's why she's upset about that. She said that's part of critical race theory. She said that's
Oh, I
what they
wouldn't
doing.
want that. I wouldn't want
Yeah.
that.
So she said that
That's a
she's
whole
upset about
nother.
that. And now they coming down on her. So what she did was now she said, all right, I am going to start. She said, I can't work for the NFL or NBC doing what's important to me no more. I'm going to retire. I'm not going to renew my new contract. I'm going to leave NBC and I'm going to start doing things more political. That's what the realm I want to go into. She said, I'm not right wing, I'm not left wing, but I'm more neutral. But I know like that neutral voice is being silent, right?
Yeah.
So she said, that's what she feels. She said that's what she feels. The neutral voice is becoming more silent, and I want to pull away from that, right? I want to become that neutral voice, and I can't do it on the platform that I work at. So I respect her for doing that. So people saying like, oh, she's a sellout because now she's working with Republicans and she's working with a dude
Nah,
that.
man.
No,
Nah.
wait, let me finish, man. Let me finish. She said now she's a sellout because she's working with Republicans, right? But she's working. So she left that job, a 7-figure job, to work with this dude to become a governor, right? So people say, oh, you don't like critical race. You want to work with this guy as a governor. He's a Republican. Lamont, she left a 7-figure job to work with a black man that want to become the governor of Minnesota. You know how much, what step back that is? That I'm going to work with this black man. I'm a white woman, just work with this black man to become a governor. I had a 7-figure job. I'm leaving that alone to work with him. And how she be seen as racist is crazy to me. It's like, who's controlling these narratives that keep the separation? Like you have a black man that's working up in politics.
That's what. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Derek, right? You do usually hang with your own, but
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm saying like I didn't know like them separating the kids into pods and only teaching their race. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like you are teaching racism. You're basically teaching racism.
Segregation.
You
going back. If that's what she said, what she said is true.
Everybody's history and how history affect them now to everybody, not just I'm gonna teach the black kids about black stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna teach the white kids about black stuff. How is that supposed to help anybody?
It don't. If what she's saying is true, I don't know the whole ins and outs of it, but that's the approach that she got from her personal experience with her kids. You feel me? And I'm like, all right, that is kind of messed up.
That is messed up.
Yeah.
I can't.
And like I said, for her to be called a racist now, or a sellout, or you work for the NFL all this time and you made all this money in the NFL, now you want to work with these Republicans. It's like, yo, she's working with a black man. It's not like it's a black man he's a black man with a black family that sees, and this black man, this black woman have the same goal. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to work together. She'd rather leave a 7-figure job to work under him, probably making $35,000 a year doing this, because she feel that's important for her community. That's a big step. And she's not doing it on their platform.
Yeah, and as far as them saying she doing this, that, and third, I'm like, yo, You can't get in her head how she feel about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a black man running for governor in Minnesota, maybe they'll stop killing niggas out there. If nothing else. I mean, how many police shootings has there been in Minnesota since George Floyd?
I have no idea.
It's been
I
about,
don't
I
know.
mean, that made the news nationally. It's
Yeah.
been about 4 or 5. So
All right, so I want to address this right here. Mel said, "Isn't her speaking is also creating a narrative? Did y'all read up on critical race theory? Like I said, I don't know nothing about critical race theory. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not saying what she's saying is true. I'm saying this is what she said is her truth and what's going on with her kid. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? He said teachers are getting fired if they mention anything with race. Like
yeah, they
I don't
are.
know what's going on with critical race theory. Some people don't like it. Some people do. Some people think it's important. But I think, in my opinion, if you think something like this is important, such as critical race theory or anything done with race, don't rely on your school to teach that. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not that. It's the fact that they're actively trying to bury it. That's what the problem is. Like if you mention anything that a teacher is reading or saying that's in that realm, like I told
Mm-hmm.
you, Virginia got a snitch line now. They got a
Yeah,
snitch line. If your teacher is teaching anything about race, they can snitch on them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that serious. They got a thing in Texas now where they are encouraging the government is encouraging parents to go in and file complaints on books.
yeah,
Any and every book that they don't that feel like it's teaching something that's about race or trying to, say teach the history that certain people to learn.
yeah,
They got people, they like, yo, keep making complaints, keep violating this book, keep violating that book. So the books just won't be in the schools anymore.
yeah.
Like they really on it. They really on burying history. So
I
that's
mean, if you now it gotta be at the point of the parents. Like, yo, if you know you're at this day burying your history, why rely on them to teach your history? I never relied on the school to teach me history.
it's
I
not
know.
about it's not about relying on the school. It's about the fact that they're completely burying something, like they're going out of their way to bury history.
You
It,
can't,
it
yo.
doesn't matter if you're relying on them or not. Like it's why are you hiding this information?
They hide information forever. They hide
Yeah,
information forever. It's like, yo, I don't know. It's like I
I
don't think
know
you
they
can
hide
bury history.
information.
You can't bury history. You have to you know what I'm saying, click it with the elders. You have to click it with people that lived it, that you could trust. You have to read your own books. You could buy books. They can probably ban certain books on like
You
Amazon,
can't
but you
buy
go
a
to
book if it's not accessible.
you yes you could.
How can you buy a book that's not accessible? You don't even
Because
know it
every
exists.
bookstore don't every book you don't have to you can't all right, go
They've
to the
been burying
library.
history throughout history.
Yeah, go to the library. You can't get a library, go to a bookstore. Go to a black owned bookstore that have books on the subject. You can find stuff. It might not be as easy as going on Amazon and buying it and having it come to your house, but it's always ways to find stuff. Like you
It's
can't
always
find
ways. It's always ways to find stuff if you know to look for it.
yeah.
I'm saying they're making it where you don't know to look for it.
Then that's up to the parents. That's up to the old school people. They're like, yo, let me teach you this. You can't
Right?
why are we relying?
Everybody's not you. Everybody's not you. The
I
average
know
person's
everybody's
not
not
gonna.
me.
Everybody's not gonna put in the work like that. Everybody don't even have the wherewithal to know that they can put in the work like that. They don't know that's available to them. Everybody's not you. Everybody's not smart as you. That's the thing. It's like everybody's not smart as you, and then people that know that that information is out there, and they're doing everything they can to keep it from being accessible. That's the only reason they're upset. Is that the only reason they're upset because they know that there are people out there that would simply will never know that they don't know.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But what you're saying is very true, and what you're doing is very good. But that's not the average person. They're just trying to make it where the masses have accessibility and knowledge, that the knowledge is there. They don't even want to teach it to you. They just want you to be able to know that it's there to learn if you're willing to do it. And
Yeah.
the thing with critical race theory, they're trying to suppress your ability to even know that it's there. But
See, like I said,
like
I
you
don't know
said,
too much about it. I'm saying I don't know too much about critical race theory. I just know that I'm not relying on a government funded program to teach me history because the government funded programming is that programming. You know what I mean? They're going to teach you what they want you to know and how they want you to feel about things.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I'm good on that. I started learning more about my own history on Instagram than I did in school. And I was like, damn, that's a thing. I start looking at articles, start looking at things, different videos. If it really sparked my interest, I go buy a book on it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me, and that's just how I am.
Yeah, that's a good way to be.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good way to be. And
I mean, let me look at some comments right quick. It said, you have a snitch hotline. Imagine someone reach out to someone. Guess what might happen?
Yo, they got so many snitch hotlines in Texas, man.
Yeah.
They got abortion snitch.
I agree right here. I agree with Derek. What Derek said right here. He said that's why ebooks are dangerous, because ebooks control the narrative. Like, for example, if I want to get a book on, say I want to get a book on, I can't think of his name. Louis Farrakhan. I can't get that from Amazon. Louis Farrakhan is banned from Amazon. Because why? He says anti-Semitic things. And who owns Amazon? Jeff Bezos is a Jew. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get certain things there, but I could get Louis Farrakhan books on eBay. You know what I mean? I could get Louis Farrakhan books at a bookstore, especially out here in Atlanta. That's easy to find. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just that you can't get it. Yeah.
Like the answer to everything with people talking about something, the answer to everything is Google it. You know what I'm saying?
And Google is just blogs that
I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. Like, you know where to look for it. But most people are like, yo, Google it. Yeah, you Google it, and what? You might as well be getting all your information from Instagram.
Yeah.
Google it.
I want to see what Mel said. He said, why is that you're a taxpayer and you're forced to, you're a taxpayer, you're forced to go to school. Why shouldn't you be taught real history?
Because it's a public school.
Yeah, you have a right to ask them to.
You have a right to ask them to, but I mean, it's a public school.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be what history you want to learn. It's not gonna be a history that you think you should learn. It's not gonna be. It might not even be the history that it's whoever was elected and put in position to decide what the curriculum is.
Yeah.
And their interest ain't your interest. Just because you voted for them, don't think they rock with you.
Yeah. Or just because you voted for them, don't mean they won.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true too.
So Google and change the information also. Yeah, that's why you got to do your own research. And sometimes you could read a book and that book could be wrong. So it's like you really got to do your own research. And you got to know what to, put out there for people.
Yeah, you gotta definitely do comparative. You gotta read both sides of the story. Like, if you really want to get into it, you gotta get both sides of the story, and then all you can do is come up with your own conclusion, because you were never there.
Yeah, you never was there.
That's with history. That's with politics. That's everything.
History, allegations, or whatever. Like, Snoop allegation.
Yeah.
We don't know if the Snoop allegation is true.
Nah, nobody know but Snoop and whoever alligating.
Yeah.
Whoever the alligator is.
The alligator.
Sounds like a private school. I went to the same school you did. I just paid attention more. But it's you were too busy writing poetry. There was, it's like, yo, when you read research papers and stuff, you reading or books, you go to the footnotes, they got their information from somebody who got their information from somebody who got information from somebody else.
Yeah.
It's like playing a telephone game.
Yeah. He said even 9/11 videos are taken offline. It's hard to find that stuff now. Remember, was it Fahrenheit 9/11 that had all that stuff that debunked? Yeah. You ain't finding that video no more. That video was like the R. Kelly video. You're not finding that video.
Yo, I don't care how people feel about it. I watch Trapped in the Closet at least once every 6 months. When there ain't nothing else to do, I will watch Trapped in the Closet.
All right, let me tell you what I'm stuck on right now. Else I got awarded social studies. Let me tell you what I've been stuck on since last Wednesday. Remember that Rockefeller freestyle when they went to Hot 97? And it was when Jay-Z was like basically commentating, and it was Freeway, Beans, Memphis Bleak or Skino, and they just went on for like 90 minutes. You remember that freestyle?
That must have been a while back.
Yo, I have that joint on my phone, and I've been playing that joint constantly for no reason. And I had like Jamari here. I was like, Jamari, you gotta hear this, man. This is a time that you ain't gonna never see it. Like, it's not gonna be duplicated ever again.
Probably right.
It's never gonna be duplicated. And it's funny because Jay-Z kept screaming, yo, he's 16, talking about Chris from the Young Guns. So he's 16. And Jamari, one of the dudes, he rapped when he's 16, so he's like, my dad will start screaming that on tracks now. Like, he's 16.
Hey, Jamari almost 16?
No, Jamari's he about to be 18. Jamari be 18 in
Oh.
September. Yeah. It's a rap,
Yeah,
yo.
it's,
Jamari about to be 18.
Yep. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how time works.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh, he said, let me get that. I gotta be around you to airdrop it to you, Mel. I can't just send it. Matter of fact, I probably could send it. I probably could email it to you. But yeah, man, that joint is ill. Like, it's an ill freestyle. Man. You gotta hear it. Just go on Google, type in Hot 97 freestyle Rockefeller.
Google it.
Yeah,
It's not on
killed
YouTube?
it. It's like, well, Google, YouTube's the same company, so it's gonna come up. Yeah. Derek said he remembered that. That was a classic joint right there, man.
Yeah. Hot 97 has some ill joints.
Yeah, but now they just, I don't know. Like, it's crazy because Jamari let me hear a freestyle, and he's like, Dad, yo, you know they be editing their freestyles? I'm like, what you mean? Like, if the person mess up, you hear the beat jump and skip. I'm like, yo, these rap ain't the same, man. I was heartbroken when I heard that.
Should be.
I was. Like, I don't mind you freestyling, you go written and you mess up. Whatever, right? But if you go out there, you freestyle, you mess up, and they have to edit it before they post it, nah, that's not. That's
not
a whole nother. Yeah, that's like you going to do a song. Like, you going to do a song and you mess up, and you cut one punch out and do it again.
Yeah, it's like, yo, could you punch that verse back in?
Yeah. Nah, I don't like that. That's whack. Like, practice your craft, go up there, do your freestyle, do it in one take, and leave. That's it. They don't do that no more.
Nah, they ain't got no reason to.
I don't know. Do it for the love of the sport, yo. You know what I mean? Like,
The love of the sport.
yeah, like, do it for the love of the sport of hip hop.
They do it for the love of money.
Yeah, like Bone Thugs.
For
For the love of money.
As soon as you said it, that's the first thing popped. I heard it in my head. I heard it right in my head for real. Oh man.
Yeah, everybody
What
say how
about,
they go on there and they read from their phone. I don't mind that. I don't mind you read from your phone. I don't mind that. But do it in one take. You know what I mean? Do it in one take.
not a freestyle no more.
Yeah, but still, all right, I get it. It's not a freestyle. You're not
No,
going
I'm
top of
saying
the head.
once you no, I'm not even talking about coming off the top of the head. I dare you to find somebody do that nowadays. I mean, there's 2 or 3 of them out there probably.
Yeah, Snoop, Lupe, they do that. But
I still think Snoop be doing that on tracks.
yeah, I don't think Snoop ever wrote a song in his life, yo.
It don't sound like it.
I don't think Snoop ever wrote a song. I think Snoop was like, I'm just flow. Because Snoop like the type, he could flow for 2 days straight if he was up.
No, he's yeah.
Nah. Mel said it'd be dudes up there taking 10 takes. And Mel and Derek both said that they go up there with their phones. I don't mind the phone. I don't mind the phones.
I
But
do
just
if you standing there with your phone in your hand like this,
yeah,
on camera.
yeah.
Yo, you think you couldn't put it off to the side and look like this, or come on, man.
I mean, personally, I don't mind it. I just want you to do one take. And I'm not gonna lie, if you do it with the phone, it better be your bars. Don't let somebody email you bars and you spit somebody else's bars. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I got laugh at Mel. Yeah, all of them. Always told he got the package. Package.
Wait, what happened?
He was asking me about what's trapped in the closet on watch. I said I watch them all. I watch them all. To the point you can't even hear the beat no more. Because it's the same beat all the way through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the joint.
Yeah.
I was about to say shout out to R. Kelly, but never that. Shout out to the music though.
Shout out to
Shout
R.
out to the
Kelly, the
music.
artist. Yeah, the
Yeah.
artist. The artist. Don't shout out R. Kelly, the man. You got to separate the man from the artist. Like, we could say, shout out to Bill Cosby, but not Bill Cosby, the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, shout out to Cliff Huxtable, but not shout out to Bill Cosby.
I'm not even speaking on that.
Yeah,
Shout out
please
to Fat
don't.
Albert and
Please.
the Cosby Kids, man.
Yeah, shout out to all that, too.
I don't want no parts of that conversation.
Yeah. who you ashamed of?
He's ashamed of Yoy.
Yo, I know what he meant. You know what I'm saying?
I know what he
ain't try-
meant to.
Yeah.
I know what he meant.
Yeah. Oh my God, yo.
Yeah, I've done worse things than shout out the Cosby Kids.
What up, man? What's going on with unstructured conversations? Any new videos going to drop? You say you're not going live until you build up. I get that. That's cool. But what's going on now?
I don't honestly don't know. Right now it's just this, the Breaking Structure podcast. Something gonna catch my eye eventually. I'll probably speak on it.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff that I've been thinking about lately is like words that I used to couldn't pronounce, or words I used to always get wrong for no reason. You know, like bottle cap. I couldn't say bottle cap. You laugh because you remember it.
Yo, as a kid, I used to like, yo, Lamar, what's this? What's this? And you always try to say it, and you could not say bottle cap for no reason.
I could
You
not
like,
say
bottle cap. Bottle
Bottle
cap.
cap,
But,
battle cap, but it come.
Yeah.
I couldn't say bottle cap. I was thinking about how I used to think that Gladys Knight and the Pips was Gladys Knight and the Pimps. I thought rape was rake, and I couldn't understand it because I was a little kid watching the news, and I'm like, I just don't understand why they just running around laying women on the ground and running a rake across them. Like, I was confused.
Yo, I'm not laughing at the act of rape. I'm laughing at your description as a kid. Like, I just want to make that clear.
But that's messed up too.
Yeah, it is messed up.
Like, why they just lay there? Like, I just didn't understand what was happening. All that stuff, man. I was so confused. I was listening to grown folks stuff, but it didn't register to me in a grown folks way. I told you about Papa was a Rolling Stone.
What that mean? What you thought that meant?
All right, Papa was a Rolling Stone, and when he died, all he left us alone, right? I thought they meant like alone, like you had to pay back his debt or something. I thought that till I was in my 20s.
Oh man,
That's what it was, bro. That's what it was.
yeah, man, that's great. I was gonna say not just your old definition of stuff was great. Didn't know that you were going through that as a child.
What you think about the All-Star performance?
It was cool. Even like the halftime show or whatever it was with DJ Khaled. It was cool.
Like,
I see that. It felt like that's the direction that the NFL want to go to, and they're like, nah, just stay in your lane, NFL.
Yeah, that is more NBA. Only people I saw was I saw Mary J. Blige. I'm like, hold up, what is this? Because I had turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Or I had just turned to it, one or the other. I saw Mary J. Blige. I'm like, okay. I was like, she's out here now, huh?
Yeah.
She back on stage, huh?
Yeah.
She half naked, huh? Okay,
Hold on.
I see what's happening.
What is that?
And then Luda and Wayne.
What is it? What is that Mary J. Blige song you said that's popping now?
Huh?
Good Morning Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, so Mary J. Blige got a new song saying it's popping called "Good Morning Gorgeous" that Lex put us on to. That like she got like a song that's topping the charts now.
Oh, Mary?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like she got her new music is hitting. So that's why like
You
guess
see
she's
it
a thing
everywhere.
now. Yeah, like you see it in commercials and stuff like that. And yeah, she has a new album. Yup. Ludacris was cool. Lil Wayne was cool.
Yeah.
I like the with
Those
Lil
are the
Baby.
only three I saw.
Oh, so you didn't see Little Baby, you didn't see the Migos, you didn't see Gunna come out.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey, those are all different people. I
mean,
named 5 different people.
I know little babies. He's shooting kids in the Walmart.
No, that's the baby. That's the baby.
Oh, the How many babies are there?
2.
I mean,
the baby
are there?
and Little Baby. Little Baby is not. He's nice.
There's so many littles, so many babies.
Yeah.
There's only one baby. And he's starting like your daddy. I don't know what the hell
So
is
yeah,
going on.
it was cool to see these people perform and stuff like that. Did Two
Yeah.
Chainz come out? Yeah, Two Chainz
He
came out
came
too.
out with, I know he came out with Steph Curry and he was at the dunk
No, but
contest.
did Two Chainz perform? No, he didn't perform. My bad. He came out with Steph Curry. I got a fact check over here, so she remember all the stuff. And who else we had?
Yo,
What do you think
they introduced Wayne as the greatest rapper ever or something like that.
That's an opinion. I'm not mad at it. That's his opinion. I don't agree with it. That's just his opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Nah, I hear you. I'm not gonna.
I ain't gonna say he's right or wrong. I just don't. It is what it is. But how you feel
No.
about the 3-point contest? Did you like it? Did you? I know you
Um,
text me right after because your man Trey TL choked. He came in second place.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
be
that's
clear.
only-
He came in second place. Like,
yeah.
I
was in it out
ain't
of
gonna
the
lie.
room.
Shout out to Cat.
Yep.
They're saying he definitely did his thing. He definitely did his thing on that joint.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he did his thing. It's funny because Jamari had 3 picks. First, he picked Zach LaVine. I'm like, man, he's a dunker. Like, he's not going to win a 3-point contest. He didn't, so he got out.
Nah.
He said, all right.
Ray Allen won. Was Ray Allen in the dunk contest one time?
Yeah, he didn't win a dunk contest. He was in it.
Okay.
Just like how Kobe was in a 3-point contest and he did bad. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't for everybody. You can't do both. You could participate in both. Cool. You're not winning both. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen, as far as I'm concerned.
Somebody got to do it now.
Nope. Ain't going to happen.
It's gonna happen next year. It's gonna be LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, so Zach LaVine was out. He said, all right, if Zach don't work, I'm going with Pat. If Pat don't work, I'm going with Cat. I'm like, what are you talking about? So Patty Mills is out. So now he going with Cat. So Cat won. He told, I told y'all. I'm like,
Wasn't that like half the field?
yeah. it was 8 people.
Flip
He
the
picked
coin.
3. Huh?
He flipped the coin.
Yeah. But, I think the 3-point contest might be the most entertaining out of it now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's the most entertaining.
What was that? What was the thing with the 3 Antetokounmpo brothers and
Oh,
the
so that was
rookies and the Cavs?
that was the skills
What was
skills
that?
competition. So what they did was they had 3 different teams. They had Antetokounmpo brothers, which they had one of the brothers that was from the G League. They should have had the other brother that was in the league, but whatever. I digress on that. They should have
People who speak English as their native language should not have to pronounce their name.
Antetokounmpo.
Yup.
So they had that. Then they had the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? They had the Cavs players be a part of it.
Yeah.
Then they had what was the last one? Oh, the rookies.
Yeah.
So that's all. They had a skills competition. They had multiple things for people to do, different skill sets, and that's that. But yeah, before we started the show, we were talking about the dunk contest, Derek, and the dunk contest. I don't know, man. They need to get rid of it. Like, you got YouTubers doing dunks 10 times better what these NBA players are doing. Like, I see this dude, no lie. I was gonna see the clip. He jumped in the air. He bounced the ball, caught it in the air, threw it off the backboard, turned around and dunked it in the air all at once. Like, nobody in the NBA is doing that, and they are. They probably gonna get hurt.
That's why they're not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna risk this multi-million-dollar contract.
yeah,
League minimum. I know league minimum got to be over $500,000 at least.
yeah.
You know what
If
I'm
not,
saying? And
$750,000. Yeah.
yeah, it's okay. So I said at least. Yeah,
Said
but
abolish
and
it.
you're gonna sit here and I'm gonna risk that money for a dunk.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this?
What?
Oh, you know what? You know what's so funny? I'm looking at the YouTube broadcast. I'm not looking at you live.
Okay.
Abolish it now because I was reading the comment.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing something from like probably 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. But yo, the dunk contest is trash, and the judges are trash. Let's be real. Come on, let's do a rundown of the judges. We got Dr. J, right?
Respect it.
I think Dr. J could be respected as a judge. Dave Robinson, nah.
Nope. Shouldn't
Nope.
be there.
Clyde Drexler, I can respect Clyde Drexler as a judge, right?
Yep.
Isaiah Thomas,
We already
nope.
discussed this guy. We already
Yeah,
discussed this guy.
Isaiah
And they was
Thomas,
giving
nah.
him the most like he was the guy, and I'm like like I said, I think maybe Isaiah might have dunked once in his career.
Yeah. And
No,
the other person I'm not gonna respect as a judge, I don't care nobody say, is Dominique Wilkins. Your man had 3 dunks. Every dunk contest he did
a windmill, and a reverse windmill.
yes, he had 3 dunks. He had come on, fam.
Yeah, a windmill alley, a windmill off the a windmill off the backboard.
No, it wasn't a windmill off the backboard. He just caught off the backboard and dunked it. And it looked hot for his time. Your man had like 4 dunks in his repertoire. I'm good on
And
that.
see, that's why I'm saying, like, yo, when they sit there and they talk about these dunkers now, it's like, yo, they don't get no respect. Like,
It should be honestly, it should be judges of like Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine. Those should be the judges for now. It shouldn't be these old heads that really don't understand what they're doing. Like they probably understand the degree of difficulty, but they don't understand what's really going on. For them.
all they looking to see is the crowd get hyped, and the crowd don't get hyped because they've seen everything.
Yeah,
And they don't get the respect they deserve. They don't get the respect they deserve. Most people is not doing what they doing. It's not happening.
no.
It's
So
just
it should
like,
be,
come on.
in my opinion, it should be older people who just won recently. Like I said, Zach LaVine. I'll be okay with LeBron being the judge. You know what I'm saying? Like even that'll be good. I think it shouldn't be just retired players. It's stupid. Like DeMar DeRozan should be a judge. Like somebody who Blake Griffin should be a judge. People who really did this recently, not these weirdos. I mean, call them weirdos, but
Yo, if they would have did them dunks that they doing now back then,
oh yeah, they be on a Mount
they would have
Rushmore.
broke the NBA.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what NBA Jam would look like if they were doing them dunks back then?
Yeah.
Like, you can't even, like, there's not even a comparison. It's not even a comparison. Michael Jordan would not be a legend for dunking.
Yes, he would.
For dunking?
Yes.
For dunking.
Yes. Because Jordan got
Jumping
great
from the free throw line? He
So,
did it
like-
in 2 dunk contests.
All right. Sean Kemp is a legend for dunking. He never won a dunk contest. He lost to D. Brown going like this.
Yeah, I know.
But he
That
had
was
so many
sad.
great in-game dunks. So Jordan had a lot of great in-game dunks. Jordan dunked almost everybody.
See, that was another thing they kept saying. I'm like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, that's disrespecting the difficulty of these dunks. They be like, these guys are just doing in-game dunks. These are dunks you do on a fast break.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that on a fast break.
Nah, some of them I saw, I was like, nah. I think your
Some of
man
them would try. Some of them
your
would try.
man. I think this the last dunk your man did.
Kenny Smith.
Yeah. No,
The Jet.
the dunk your man did on at the end from the Warriors. He did some dunk. I think he tried to put his arm in the rim, but he didn't get high enough.
couldn't get up there.
That was an in-game dunk. And he had a nerve.
Dunk, but it was better than anything Dominique did when he won.
Oh yeah, definitely. Matter of fact, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That last dunk he did was not better than no Dominique dunk.
But when Vince did it, he jumped straight up.
Yeah,
And he tried to catch it off a windmill.
yeah,
Still, it's not the same no more.
yeah. And now when he tried to do that, no, I was in tears when your man tried to do that. Jason Richardson dunk.
So I was like, that's what I said earlier about disrespecting on people's jerseys.
He tried to do that Jason Richardson dunk. That was
Isaiah
hilarious.
Rod is rolling over in his grave right now.
Oh my God, that Jason Richardson dunk is something not to be duplicated, and he tried to duplicate it, and I didn't like it. I was mad that he made it to the finals. See that?
Oh
You know
my
why he made
God.
it to the finals, right?
Nope, because somebody else kept missing.
Nah, diversion, exclusive, and equity because he's Mexican.
Yo, this.
And what's the acronyms? Die. And then what they need to do to the dunk contest is kill it. So
Yo, you know what else they need to kill?
What?
On some real. These sympathy sixes, man. I can't. Sympathy sixes. The lowest
yeah,
score you
explain.
can get is a 6.
oh, okay.
You don't deserve a 6. You don't deserve a 6. You took 7 attempts made none, and you get 6? You don't get no 6 for that. That's better than half. That's better than halfway.
Yeah.
You only get 5 points for writing your name on the paper. You getting 6 for that? No. Nah, man. Bring back zeros. I want to see somebody leave there with a goose egg.
They should have what you call it. Yo, Derek said everybody had mostly in-game dunks on Ewing. Yeah, all Georgetown centers got dunked on, man. Ewing, Mourning, and Mutombo.
Mutombo asked for it. Mutombo wanted it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You gonna keep waving your finger at people and think they're not gonna dunk on you eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely had that coming.
Yeah. Oh man, you hyped for the All-Star game tonight?
I forgot it was even coming on.
I don't care for the All-Star game no more. I think
don't
the
even
dunk
know.
I think the dunk contest is the worst, and the All-Star game is the second worst.
I don't like I said, I don't even follow the NBA like I used to.
Yeah.
Some of these dudes, I don't know them.
Yeah.
Like I really don't even know them. So it's like, that's like that was like 2 or 3 people. I'm like, who?
I know they got the dude from the he said, what was the dude that they tried to dunk in the Timbs? That was Greg Anthony's son.
Yeah.
First of all, the funny thing is when you try to dunk in the Timbs, you know how like you got basketball sneakers, you trying to rub the bottom so the grip is good.
He kept doing that. They Timbs. I don't care. Like I know I posted it, but I don't care. It's so funny to me. Like, yo, they gave him a 40. They literally gave him a 40.
Oh my god!
Can't make this up.
So who got jersey? What jersey got disrespected most that night? Was it Jason Richardson? Was it Greg Anthony?
Greg Anthony. Greg Anthony. I mean, shout to Tim's. Shout to Tim's and hoodies. All that, right? Shout to NYC.
Mm-hmm.
Shout to New York as a state in general. Upstate to downstate.
Okay.
Yo, you was really playing that nigga stereotype, man. You was really playing the nigga stereotype with that. Yo, I mean, you out here with Tim's and a jersey on that ain't yours. That's your father's, but you wearing the Tim's because it says New York. Like, I guess he grew up in New York if his pop played in New York.
Yeah. Well,
No.
it depends. Might not. He might not.
I know Stephen grew up in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, but when did Greg Anthony play in New York? And how old is his son? His son is
You're
like
right.
a rookie.
Oh yeah, he's older.
And when did Greg Anthony retire?
He wasn't in. He was
in the league in the 2000s. I don't think he was in the league in the 2000s.
Grizzlies. Yeah, he was with the Grizzlies and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, so he
he just wanted to wear that jersey
and
to go with the Timbs.
I mean, I give him props for the effort and the creativity of wearing Timbs on the first and probably hopefully last. There was some choked up Timbs. He didn't rock them right. They was all choked up. They wasn't loose.
He would have ended his career if he tried to dunk at Timbs like that.
If you want to be authentic, you got to rock Timbs the right way. The right
way to rock them is the wrong way.
Yeah, you're right. But if you had Timbs on, some Carhartt jeans, if you didn't put the jeans on with it, I would expect.
Oh, that would have been dope.
Yeah, I would expect it more. Not some Orlando. You got a New York jersey with Orlando Magic shorts and some Timbs on. You look like you lost a bet. That's what he looked like.
He probably did. Like, I'll bet you I win.
If you have some Carhartt on, so you know what I'm saying? It's something for the culture.
But have a Scully.
Yeah, you could have had a whole bunch of things on.
Get out of here. You look like a 90s rap video out here.
Yeah. What if he had thrown an Averex too? He had an Averex. Yeah, he'd have killed it.
Yo, I saw somebody with the Tuskegee Airmen Averex like 3 days ago.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I was
I
like,
miss my
what?
Averex, man. I want it
Yeah,
back. I don't know where's it. I think I want my Averex
I know. I
back.
sold one of mine. I don't know what to do with the other one.
Yeah, Averex is fire.
I had the cross color leather.
Yeah, you had some dope leathers. And I used to get your
Yeah.
hand-me-downs. I used to kill it in school with those.
Yo, I
Especially that
remember.
cross-color one.
No, the crazy part was so I had the cross color joint, and Rodden had the Fila joint, right?
Yeah.
And somebody stole it, and then wore it to school. Niggas, you crazy? Like, what are you doing? He the only person in the whole damn high school with that jacket.
That's
You
funny.
wear it to school the next day.
Maybe somebody stole it and gave it to him. Or was it the...
You the only. Come on, Rodden.
No, I'm saying somebody probably stole it from Rotten and gave it to somebody else. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you want this jacket? You can rock it.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Like, Rod taller than me. I don't know how tall he was in school, but he's taller than me.
Yeah.
And he the only person in school with that jacket.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's funny. I never knew that story.
Yeah. Wore it the next day.
I mean, where else it gonna rock it to?
I don't know. He should have rocked that shit to the graveyard.
Shout out
Now,
to
actually, I don't
Ryan.
even know what happened. I know Ryan got the jacket back, and I know it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, can't have been. You still
Well,
from a man named Rotten. And you get caught the next day.
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Oh man, but yeah, I gotta get myself together for this. Well, you know what I gotta do? I gotta upload everything, then get ready for the All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That was that was a good talk, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, so you guys I guess if you're watching it live, hit the like. I appreciate that. If you listen to this on any podcast type of streaming services, leave the 5 stars, right? And if you're watching this live, the replay on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. And it was so dope. The Nightbot came in at the same time and said, make sure you hit the like button and share this video. The Nightbot said it when I said it. See, Nightbot be on our side.
But not by doing it on the daytime, man.
It's night somewhere. It's nighttime somewhere.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You doing the live chat tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm gonna post it for everything tomorrow. 7 o'clock.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. All right. So that's that, man. Appreciate you guys, man. The chats and stuff. We had a good time. Everybody coming in. Appreciate that. And the little likes. Appreciate that as well. All right, man. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.